In a New York law firm in 2024, a young associate named Jordan sat at their desk facing a wall of contracts. It was a typical Monday, except something had changed. This time, Jordan didn't spend hours scanning fine print for clauses about indemnification, force majeure, or termination rights. Instead, they clicked a button. Within seconds, an AI-powered platform flagged the riskiest terms, suggested alternative language based on precedent, and pulled up similar clauses from thousands of contracts, all without a single manual search. This isn't a fantasy. This is the new reality of law. Artificial intelligence is revolutionizing legal research and contract analysis, two of the most time-consuming, high-stakes tasks in the profession. And it's not just about speed. It's about transforming how lawyers think, how firms operate, and how justice is delivered. Let's pull back the curtain on what's happening in the legal world and why AI may be the biggest disruption since the invention of the printing press. To understand the impact of AI in law, we need to look at what legal research used to be. For decades, junior associates would spend hours, sometimes days, digging through case law, interpreting precedent, and checking citations. It was a slow, methodical process, and while it trained sharp minds, it was also riddled with inefficiencies. Enter AI. Modern platforms like Case Texts, CoCounsel, Lexis Plus AI, and Harvey AI are trained on millions of legal documents. They understand context. They don't just return keyword matches, they interpret nuance, understand the hierarchy of courts, and surface the most relevant cases in seconds. For a lawyer, this changes everything. Instead of starting with a blank page, you start with a foundation. Instead of sifting through irrelevant opinions, you engage directly with precedent that matters. Take Ross Intelligence, for example, a legal research platform built on IBM Watson. It can answer complex legal questions in plain English. What are the elements required to prove negligent misrepresentation in New York? And within seconds, it returns the leading case law, relevant citation, and summaries written in clear language. This isn't just faster, it's smarter. It lets lawyers focus on a strategy instead of sorting. It reduces human error, and it levels the playing field for solo practitioners who can't afford vast support teams. Now let's talk contracts. Every deal, merger, or dispute begins and often ends with a contract. And contracts are notoriously complex. Boilerplate language, legalese, hidden clauses. Contract review is a minefield for risk. That's where AI contract analysis platforms like Kira Systems, Luminance, and Logix come in. These tools can analyze thousands of documents at once. They identify red flags, compare terms across industries, and even suggest edits based on evolving case law or negotiation trends. In one McKinsey study, an AI platform reviewed NDAs with 94% accuracy in under 30 seconds. The human lawyers, 85% accuracy and 92 minutes. It's not about replacing attorneys. It's about redefining what they spend time on. Instead of grinding through repetitive tasks, lawyers can focus on insight, negotiation, and building trust with clients. Imagine a world where due diligence for a billion-dollar merger takes hours, not weeks. Where a startup founder can upload a contract and get a clear breakdown of terms they should renegotiate without needing to call a $600-hour firm. This is legal democratization, and it's happening now. But with great power comes great scrutiny. The legal industry, steeped in precedent and tradition, is not quick to change. There are real concerns about bias in training data. If an AI is trained on historically discriminatory case law, it can reinforce systemic injustice. There are questions about confidentiality. Can AI systems trained on private contracts be trusted not to leak sensitive data? And of course, the age-old legal dilemma, who is liable? If an AI recommends a flawed clause or misses a precedent, who's responsible? The firm? The developer? The machine? These are not just technical questions, they're ethical ones. That's why leading firms are adopting AI not as a replacement, but as a co-counsel, a tool to accelerate, enhance, and support the human lawyer's judgment. Some firms are even building internal AI models trained on their own case files, ensuring privacy while capturing firm-specific expertise. Others are combining AI with human oversight, using it to flag unusual patterns, then assigning senior attorneys to investigate further. The best use cases are hybrid. Think of a contract analysis AI that flags a vague clause. The lawyer still makes the call, but now they're alerted faster and with more context. It's like having a paralegal with perfect memory, infinite patience, and access to every contract your firm has ever reviewed. But the transformation isn't just in firms. Law schools are changing too. Some now teach prompt engineering alongside legal writing. They show students how to collaborate with AI tools, how to ask better questions, verify outputs, and think critically in a machine-augmented world. Because tomorrow's best lawyers won't be the ones who memorize the most case law. They'll be the ones who wield AI with discernment. The ones who know how to check, not just trust. How to lead, not just automate. And in a world where contracts are signed by startups, governments, artists, and influencers, this matters more than ever. Because every deal, every dispute, every justice served starts with words. And now, AI is helping us read them better, write them clearer, and understand them faster. That's not just innovation, that's transformation. And for the legal world, it's just the beginning. Let's look at a real case study. In 2021, multinational law firm Allen & Overy adopted Harvey, a generative AI platform built on GPT architecture. Within months, Harvey was answering complex legal queries, drafting memos, and identifying regulatory risks across thousands of documents. It didn't replace their lawyers. It made them faster, sharper, and able to take on more strategic work without compromising quality. They're not alone. Over 80% of top global law firms now use some form of AI for document review, research, or analysis. Even the US Patent and Trademark Office has implemented AI to streamline examination processes, identify prior art faster, and reduce backlogs. But the potential goes beyond corporate walls. AI is now helping pro bono lawyers serve underserved communities. Tools like Do Not Pay offer basic legal help, like contesting parking tickets or navigating tenant rights for free. Legal chatbots, powered by natural language processing, are helping individuals write demand letters, understand legal procedures, and even file small claims without hiring an attorney. For many, it's the first time legal help has been accessible. That's the quiet revolution. Not robots in courtrooms, but marginalized voices finally finding tools to advocate for themselves. Still, the road ahead requires vigilance. We must ensure that AI legal tools don't entrench inequality by favoring data-rich institutions. We must demand transparency, understanding how these systems arrive at conclusions, and we must protect the soul of the law, its human core. Because justice is not just about accuracy, it's about empathy. It's about listening, interpreting, and choosing what's right, not just what's efficient. So what's next? We'll likely see AI not just assist in research and drafting, but also predict case outcomes based on jurisdiction, judge history, and precedent. We'll see contracts evolve from static documents to smart contracts, coded with AI clauses that adapt in real time. And yes, we may see court filings automatically generated from dispute logs. But the heart of legal work, the negotiation, the nuance, the understanding of people that will remain human. AI will help us get there faster. But the destination, justice, fairness, clarity, will always need human hands to sign the final line. So whether you're a law student just beginning your journey, or a seasoned partner adapting to a new era, one thing is clear. AI is here. It's changing how we practice law. And if we build it wisely, with ethics, oversight, and empathy, it won't just rewrite contracts. It'll help us rewrite what's possible in justice itself. Let's not forget the emotional toll legal work can carry. Burnout is one of the most common struggles among lawyers, especially junior associates, buried under repetitive document review, tight deadlines, and billable hour pressures. By offloading the most monotonous, high-volume tasks, AI gives lawyers something rare in the legal world: breathing room. And that room isn't just for rest. It's for better lawyering, deeper thought, stronger arguments, more meaningful connections with clients. When AI takes care of the what, lawyers can focus on the why. Why this clause matters. Why this case sets precedent. Why this client's story deserves attention. That's the kind of legal work that moves hearts, not just cases. It's what distinguishes legal work from legal labor. And it's where the profession is heading, not toward automation for its own sake, but toward a model where technology serves humanity, not the other way around. So yes, AI will reshape legal research. Yes, it will make contract analysis faster, smarter, and more precise. But the most powerful thing AI may give law? Time. Time to think. Time to listen. Time to advocate. And that, more than any algorithm, is what justice truly requires.